The Dallas Cowboys are at a crucial juncture this season, and it's clear that some roster adjustments could elevate them to serious contender status. While the Cowboys are known for valuing their draft picks, they've got a solid stockpile waiting for them in 2025. This means that they could afford to trade a few of those assets to upgrade their roster immediately. Let's explore 3 potential trades that would make a significant impact. Nick Chubb, running back, Cleveland Browns. The Cowboys' rushing attack is struggling. In the first 4 weeks of the 2024 season, they've managed just 4 rushing plays over 10 yards, an alarming stat for an offense that ranked among the best last season. To fix this, the Cowboys need a real powerhouse in the backfield. Enter Nick Chubb. The Cleveland Browns star running back has recently returned to practice, nearly a year removed from a season-ending knee injury. So now, considering the Browns' underwhelming performance this season, the fact that Chubb is in the final year of his contract, he might just be available for a trade. Chubb is exactly the kind of high-reward acquisition that Dallas should be eyeing. He would instantly become the rear one, breathing life into the Cowboys' ground game. With his ability to break off long runs and make defenders miss, he could elevate the entire offense by forcing defenses to respect the run more than they have been able to so far this season. 2. John Mechie, wide receiver, Houston Texans. The Cowboys haven't just struggled on the ground, they've also been lacking explosiveness in the passing game. So far, they've registered only 11 passing plays over 10 yards, which is nearly at the bottom of the league, just ahead of the Chicago Bears. A trade for John Mechie, I could provide the spark they need. Mechie is a talented wide receiver who has had some unfortunate setbacks early in his career. After tearing his ACL during his final college game at Alabama, he was drafted by the Houston Texans. Shortly afterward, Mechie was diagnosed with leukemia, which sidelined him for an extended period. Now fully recovered, he struggled to find playing time in Houston, buried deep in the Texans' depth chart. Despite his lack of NFL experience, Mechie's collegiate success shows his potential. He's adept at finding open spaces in defenses and can play both inside and outside, making him a versatile asset for the Cowboys. If Dallas can bring him in, Mechie could be a great complement to CeeDee Lamb and help boost their big play capability. 3. Joshua Uche, defensive end, New England Patriots. The Cowboys' defense, once the backbone of the team, has taken a significant hit with injuries to star players Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence. While the team has added KJ Henry for depth, they could still benefit from another addition to the defensive end rotation. Joshua Uche from the New England Patriots would be a smart move here. Uche, at 26 years old, is in the final year of his contract and could be a prime trade candidate. He has proven to be a productive pass rusher with a Pro Football Focus PF pass rushing grade of 74.0. Adding Uche would immediately bolster the Cowboys' defensive line, especially with Parsons and Lawrence sidelined. Uche's ability to pressure opposing quarterbacks would help Dallas regain some of the dominance they showed earlier in the season. And even when their starters return, Uche would provide valuable depth for the stretch run of the season. Final thoughts. The Dallas Cowboys are in a position where making a few well-timed trades could push them over the edge and into Super Bowl contention. These 3 players, Nick Chubb, John Mechie, and Joshua Uche, represent low-risk, high-reward opportunities would address key weaknesses on the roster. With a bit of boldness and strategic foresight, Dallas could be well on its way to competing at the highest level this season. As the trade deadline approaches, these moves would show that the Cowboys are serious about winning now. Let's see if the front office makes the leap.